Good morning, children. So let's learn the lesson number 3, the earth and its living world. So we are taking revision of the exercises of question answers. Okay, so it is now first question is your dark patches appear on the skin after exposure to the sun. Okay, why the dark patches are occur? You should know the answer because a dark patches due to the sun's rays, that is called sunspot, है ना? हम लोग अगर धूप में जब जाते तो that dark patches due to the sun's rays are called the sunspots, which can be taken care in a natural way by applying slices of fresh lemon on it for 10 to 15 minutes or by applying aloe vera gel twice a day. So you should repair this, that it's a solution for the dark patches, you should know. Then the next question is very important question. We should know this answer. Why are microorganisms important? Why microorganisms important? You know the microorganisms, they are found in the soil, they live in the soil and do the work of decomposing the dead plants and animals. Means they decompose the organic matter. If there were no microorganisms, then the dead plants and animals would not get decomposed. They would have got accumulated and the soil would not be fertile. जो soil की fertility है, fertile soil means the nutrients rich soil. किसी भी चीज को अच्छी growth होने के लिए nutrients की जरूरत होती है. So that nutrient rich soil means the fertile soil, and that soil is because of microorganisms. So microorganisms, they convert the dead plants, dead remains of plants and animals into humus. So the microorganisms are very much important, and such as bacteria, various bacteria, they help they make the soil nutrient rich. Okay, and that nutrient rich soil is good for the plant growth. जैसे हमारे बॉडी के लिए न्यूट्रिएंट्स की जरूरत होती है, फूड न्यूट्रिएंट्स की जरूरत होती है, वैसे ही प्लांट्स के ग्रोथ के लिए डिकम्पोज्ड सॉइल और न्यूट्रिएंट रिच सॉइल की जरूरत होती है. और वो सॉइल न्यूट्रिएंट रिच कौन बनाता है? So these microorganisms. Okay, then the next question is, think about all the foodstuffs obtained from the sea, find more information and write 10 lines about them. So the food nutrients means think about. So this is you have to write the answer on your own. Okay. Then the next question we write, what are clouds made of? Clouds कैसे बनते हैं? So your answer is, clouds are made up of very fine droplets of water which are small and light. Okay. So please, we have written already these answers. Again, I am revising this answer, repeating this answer. What are clouds made of? So answer is, clouds are made of very fine droplets of water which are small and light. Okay. Then next question, what is meant by biosphere? What is meant by biosphere? Sometimes ask in exam, write a short note on biosphere or write a definition of biosphere, or what is meant by biosphere. Biosphere means it's a living things. Living things occupy parts of the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. तीनों मिलके बनता है biosphere. Lithosphere means a part of land. Hydrosphere means part of water, surface water and ground water, नीचे वाला जमीन के अंदर का water. Then atmosphere. It's a aerial atmosphere that forms the biosphere. Living thing and all the parts they occupy are together called a biosphere. Okay. Then next question, make a list of the landforms you see in your surrounding. So you see various landforms, that is mountains, hills, hillocks, valleys, plains, plateaus, rivers. ओके आप अपने आजू बाजू में जो जो देखते हो अबाउट द लैंडफॉर्म्स यू हैव टू राइट देन. अगर हिल्स है तो यू कैन राइट हिल्स, हिलॉक्स है तो हिलॉक्स, माउंटेन्स है, वैलीज है, प्लेन्स है, प्लेट्यूज है, रिवर्स है. दीज आर डिफरेंट लैंडफॉर्म्स. ओके चिल्ड्रन, देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. In the following sentences, underline the word that refer to landforms. So the question is, Anil lives at the foot of a hill. Anil lives at the foot of a hill. So answer is hill. Then Riya lives in a plateau region. So plateau, which is a different landform. Okay. Then next question, write a note about the following. So this is also very much important. Evaporation, what is meant by the evaporation? So due to the heat of the sun, the water from the earth's surface goes into vapor state, forming fine droplets of water, okay, which are small and light. This process is called what? Evaporation. Evaporation means it is a process when the sun's heat, that water get converted into water vapor due to sun heat, that is evaporation in simple way. Then condensation means the process when water vapor turns into water on cooling. When water vapor cools down, it converts into water droplets. That is called condensation. Then the water cycle. Water cycle means evaporation of water from the earth due to the heat of the sun forms the water vapor. What happened in water cycle? So what happened, that water get evaporated from the earth's surface due to heat of the sun. Then this water vapor is light and moves upward in the atmosphere and forms clouds. Okay. When these clouds, these droplets join together and form a bigger ones, they become heavy and falls down on the earth's surface in the form of rain. This process of evaporation, condensation and rainfall go on in a continuous cycle. This cycle is known as a water cycle or nature's water cycle. Once again, I am repeating. The process of evaporation followed by condensation and rainfall go on in a continuous cycle. That cycle is called water cycle. Okay. So you have to note down this point. Then next, some few more questions. Give 2 examples of each. So weather related events. Which are weather related events? That is clouds and rain, which forms the weather. Then sources of water, you know, river, lakes, ponds, streams, borewell, wells. These are the sources of water. Then next question is the earth atmosphere, various layers of earth atmosphere, different layers. One is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere and exosphere. These are different layers of atmosphere. Then next question, that is fill in the blanks. The earth crust is mainly made up of rocks. Earth crust is made up of rocks. Then the earth crust and small hard portion of the layer under it is called a lithosphere. Next, about dash of the earth's surface is covered by land, while about dash is covered with water. Land is 1/4 and 2/3 is of water. The envelope of air around the earth is called atmosphere. There are huge blocks of ice floating in a sea that is called icebergs. Okay. Then earth is surrounded by atmosphere. There are dash things on land, air and water, that is living things on land, air and water. Then the dash is cause of many natural processes of the earth, that is sun is the cause of many natural processes on the earth. Then the dash spreads in all the other three spheres. The biosphere spreads in all the other three spheres, means lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Then the earth crust is very hard. Then a vast continuous stretch of land that is called continents. The land on the earth is divided into dash continents. How many continents? There are 7 continents. And the largest continent is Asia. And smallest continent is Australia. Ocean water is salty. Then there are dash oceans. How many? 5 oceans. Then the land along the margins of an ocean, that is called coastal regions. Stream water is dash and hot, that is fresh and hot. Dash are smallest form of water, that is rills. Rills means छोटा सा ओड़ा water का जो source है, that is the. Dash are the biggest forms of water, means rivers are the biggest forms of water. Then a river cascades down a sudden drop, that is waterfall. All rivers eventually flows into the oceans. Then a water body formed by water collecting naturally in a low-lying areas of land, that is called a lake. You should know all these terms. You make a list of these answers. Many lakes and wells get water from underground, that is a spring. Okay, this is about all the fill-ups and dash. Next one is in a lower part of stratosphere, there is a layer of gas that is called ozone gas. Then dash rays coming from the sun are harmful for living thing. Which rays? That is ultraviolet rays that coming from the sun. Water on the earth dash continuously due to the heat of the sun, means evaporate continuously due to heat of the sun. The polar bear is seen only in the snowbound polar regions. Zebras are found in Africa. Kangaroos are found only in Australia. Then next, this dash world constitutes the biosphere. The living world constitutes the biosphere. Then next question is, give two examples of each. It is also a very important question. Continents, two continents, any two you can. Okay, there are 7 continents total you can. So I'm repeating the 7 continents. That is Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia. So these are 7 continents. You can write any 2 continents among these 7 continents. That is Asia and Africa. You can write Australia and North America. You can write South America. You can write. Then oceans. There are 7 oceans. Sorry, there are 5 oceans. That is Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, then Southern Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and Indian Ocean. These are the 5 oceans. You can write any 2 oceans. Then part of an ocean, that is sea and gulf. This is a part of ocean. Then animals found in regions of hot climate, that is elephants, lions. Okay, this is about the name the following. Then answer in one word. Okay, in short, I'm telling the causes of many natural processes on the earth, that is sun, largest continent, Asia, smallest continent, Australia, uneven land in different places means landforms, smallest streams, that is rills, biggest streams, it's a rivers. Okay, so these are the question answers we revise of the 3rd lesson. So bye everyone. Next video we will see another new topic.